Hi, I'm Natasha Malazzo, and you're watching Turning the Verge, and I'm here with Semi+sweet. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Tell me, what makes you semi-sweet?
Because we're a little bitter. That's what Vanessa likes to say. But we kind of have an edgier sound to like pop rock. So.
Okay, and I read the Facebook and the MySpace, so you got bitch pop.
Bitch pop. Actually,
where did that come from?
Can you explain that? How do we come up with bitch pop?
We used to drink Mike's Hard Lemonade every practice. And that's
not because we're a bunch of bitches.
No, it was because we were a bunch of bitches.
So you're not female dogs?
No.
I am.
Oh, yeah, you look a bit
Yes.
shaggy. Like, you got it going on.
Love that.
So, tell me, how long has this band been together, Semi+sweet?
We've been together about probably me and Vanessa and Heather have been in the band for about 2 years, and then Jeff and Derek just joined our band recently, this past year.
Awesome. Well, introduce everybody one by one and
Okay.
say 3 words to describe yourselves.
My name's Cassie, and I'm the singer and guitarist of Semi+sweet. And here's Vanessa.
I'm Vanessa.
Chainsaw, Vanessa? Where did that come from?
It's kind of a long story. I shaved a lightning bolt in the side of my head.
She went off the deep end.
Off the deep end.
Fell off the wagon.
No, I was never on the wagon, but yeah, Vanessa, drums.
Okay.
I'm Jeff. I kind of stay in the back and strum the guitar on occasion.
I'm Derek. I play the bass.
Bass.
I think that's the only description that I have right now.
I'm Heather. I do the keyboards. And I just want to clear something up. The band name used to be Bitch Pop, which I think was awesome. For 2 days. But still, it's pretty cool.
And
Now it's just our genre.
And why did you
Yeah.
change the name?
I'm not sure why.
Semi+sweet is so much better.
Not really.
So
but
much-
it describes...
It's family friendly.
Family friendly.
Family
So this is a
friendly.
family
That was
friendly
the issue,
band.
was the cuss word. So...
Is this a family friendly band?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get a lot of families coming to your shows?
Our own family.
Your
The
own
whole
family?
show is family.
Only our own
Everybody.
families.
That's
So
all
tell
we
me,
have.
what kind of
My
lyrics
kids come.
do you guys write? And what do you write about?
Well, I write the lyrics.
You have
and
kids?
3 of them, actually.
He doesn't have any kids.
Okay.
None of us are old enough for kids.
Got a little guy. I like
Back
to
to
carry
the
him up
lyrics.
on my shoulders.
I write the lyrics, and a lot of times I write about relationships with people, and I try to relate not only to my experiences, but the general idea of. Most of it has to do with heartbreak, and we have some perkier songs like Heart Lock and Key, and Times Like These are a little more about the ups of relationships. But
Awesome.
I usually like to
Do
sing
you,
about the
in current
downside.
relationships right now? And do you write about those? Or?
I mean, a lot of the stuff that you'll hear on our CDs that we have out, we actually wrote 2 years ago when we were in a band. But our newer stuff is definitely about newer relationships. So.
Awesome. And I hear there's a CD launch happening on May 20th. Do tell.
Jump in anyway.
May 20th.
Hang on, 1
Yes,
second.
I will
I
tell.
want to say this again. Let's do it. Give me a drum, like a little brumts when I say it. So,
Uh-oh.
ready? I'll talk and then I'll tell you when.
You gotta hit the hi-hat
CD
right
launch,
there.
May 20th, Semi+sweet.
It's supposed to be a drum roll, not like a joke. That wasn't a joke.
It's okay, it's great. So someone
Okay,
tell
so
me
it's
about
still
it.
a joke. It's all right.
It's
Leave it at that.
our CD release party is in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It actually, we have the CD already available online for download.
Great, and where can people find that?
Um,
Like, how can they get a copy?
It's semisweetband.com, and it's ready for download. But we just want to party.
Just want to
Want
party.
to celebrate. It took us a long time to make, so we're throwing a party for it.
Awesome. And Heather, tell me, what do you think about being part of a record label?
A record label. It's great. We get free T-shirts. We have these CDs we can pass out to people. And they're actually a compilation of bands all over the country because on the record label...
I can't see her beautiful face. You're going to have to put that microphone down.
Because other bands on the record label, they're from all various states throughout the country. Awesome. And it's kind of cool to see the mesh of music all come together.
And what's the name of this record label?
Merrifield Records.
Great. Yep. And what have they done?
Merrifield Records. Sorry, I'm not sure.
That's okay. What have they done for you so far? Like, how have they promoted you guys? Or?
Well, like you're saying, the compilations, it's kind of like a teamwork. It's really cool. But we all kind of work together as a team. Each band, like, we have Vernie Beware's in Santa Barbara, we have the Danvilles in, like, Virginia, and then we have bands in Texas. And basically, we're sending out these compilations at each one of our shows. And so, I mean, the music's being distributed all over the states. So
that's awesome.
It's like it's a major...
Smart people.
What did he put out? Like 200,000?
Yeah, there's just like some crazy amount.
200,000 of your album.
200,000.
Well, of the compilations.
Something like that.
Wow.
We have Sleazy, one of our
Huge
songs
amount.
on there.
Awesome.
So.
And okay, I get the feel that you guys are kind of a little bit like Paramore. Is that a good thing?
We've been compared to them a couple times, but
okay, the girls.
Oh, I never heard the band, so I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a compliment. That girl's a very good singer. I'd say we're a little more, we're not so pop, jivey, like mainstream, but I still take it as a compliment.
I think they're awesome. They're one of my favorite bands. So let's give them a clap, everyone.
Is this for Paramore or is this for
Are they watching this?
Who are we clapping for?
A moment silence.
I'm nervous now.
Paramore. I'm just joking. So Derek,
For Paramore.
tell me, you have this wacky style. I love it.
Oh,
And is it on purpose or is it natural?
it was on purpose. Now it's natural.
Okay, so tell me about the purposeness of
I'd rather not. There's a whole history behind it.
Well, you seem so open about everything else. I mean,
used to go to the desert a lot. Travel around. You go to the Indians out there and do a bunch of acid, walk around.
really, I think this story is totally made up. Cut. Okay, next question. So, CD launch. Yeah, you guys are really excited about that. Any other major gigs that are happening in the month of June?
Definitely.
2010.
This summer we're gonna try to set up another mini tour. We did one last summer where we went up the coast, went to San Francisco and Santa Barbara.
Nice.
And we're hoping we can do that again. We only have a couple nights set up so far. One in LA, got one in Santa Barbara.
So, are you ever going to play at Madison Square Gardens, New York City?
Soon.
Yes.
Soon.
You don't like New York? Why?
I guess not.
Why don't you like New York?
It's in Arizona.
Okay, cool. Because I actually love New York.
Yeah, no, we're gonna play there next year.
Really?
I hope.
Okay, great. Everybody.
I'm gonna aim high.
The more hits they get on their music, it means that they're going to get to Madison Square Garden. So if you love this band, hit them up. What do we hit them up on again?
Semi+sweetband.com.
Great. And tell me, how do you feel being up and coming and nearly there?
It's kind of a rush. Like, it's like really exciting because you never know. I mean, a lot of people haven't heard our music, so they don't know what to expect. So it's really, I like getting reactions from the crowd, and whether it be like from our friends, but more so from someone who's never seen us before. It's like always the biggest compliment when someone, goes out of their way to come up to us after a show, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you guys! Like, I had no idea you guys are good. Like, working on your music," or.
So it's just basically getting out there, huh?
Yeah, basically.
And blasting people's eardrums. So what about, you had something to say?
Oh, I was just gonna say every day it's kind of different. Sometimes you get somebody come up to you. I had somebody come up to me in a grocery store, and they ask you a question. It's so, it's unexpected.
What did they ask you in the grocery store?
I don't know who it was. It was a boy.
A boy.
And he loved it that I'm in this band.
That's awesome. So you've got little kids that are inspired by you guys.
Oh, by a boy I meant a man.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So like a 10-foot man.
Big boy.
I always thought we'd appeal.
He was a little immature, I thought. A little bit.
I always thought we'd appeal more to the younger crowd. But we mostly play in 21 over bars. So our audience seems to be like all ages.
Yeah,
so.
that's awesome.
It does get
cool.
a little bigger every time, though. A little bit.
So tell me, have you been interviewed lately on any other shows or anything?
We're obviously a little rusty.
No, you're not rusty.
But
just a band.
This is our first TV interview.
Very good.
All the other ones were on the radio. So
is there anything you wanted to say or do in particular in your first TV interview?
Well, Derek prepared a little dance.
Did he?
No, we didn't.
I'm dying to see this little dance.
No.
Okay, so tell me, if your music was on the radio, what do you think you'd feel inside?
It'd be something like, ah! Radio!
Cool. Next.
That's what I would do, especially.
I might cry.
Next, everybody, tell me what you would do.
Well, I've heard that actually we're a little bit better in person than we are on our recordings, and that they just don't do us justice. So really, I know it would be great if we were on the radio, but
there's really no need. Yeah, whoever said that is really
I'd love
lost.
to just have. Thank you, Derek. I'd love to have people, just see us live, really, because I agree with the fans that really our music doesn't do us justice on the recordings.
So you agree with the fans when they say that?
I do.
Really?
Fully. No, I do.
Yeah, I've actually listened to your recordings, and I actually think that everybody at home in the audience needs to see this band live and then to appreciate the recorded material.
Because we're very interactive. We involve the audience, and
I agree.
It's not like a magic show, but it's
you guys are
it's an
entertainers.
experience. You have to be there, and it sounds much different than the recordings sound.
Awesome. And ambitions for the future for this band, so forth? What, touring?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's one.
I think we all agreed on that.
Not dying.
What about two? What's number two?
Not dying.
Not dying.
On the road.
Going on
We-
touring.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you looking at touring nationwide?
Oh, definitely. I mean, we want to play everywhere we can.
Worldwide.
What do you think of the band The Tintins?
The what?
The Tintins?
Oh. Well, I like them better than Paramore.
Yes? Okay. So,
Sure. I don't know what band this is.
Tings?
the Ting Tings. Did I say it wrong? I'm sorry. The Ting Tings. I'm not sure.
Ting Tings.
Ting Tings.
Things.
Yeah, well, I could see that you guys are infused with Paramore and the Ting Tings a little bit. You know,
Okay.
your energy is kind of like the Ting Tings, and the heartfeltness
thank you.
in your voice is kind of like Haley's. So,
Good.
and in saying my inspirations of music, because this is about me, right? Now let me ask, what inspires you to write music, each and every one of you?
Well, I'd have to say my dad inspires me the most. He's the one who got me into writing and performing, so that's mine. Here's what's yours?
But I have a mic.
What inspires you to play drums?
Because it's really fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
That's a very good answer.
That's it.
It's really fun.
I like for the keyboards. I like a lot of like old school like doo-wop bands, kind of like the patterns they play on the keyboards at least. But then you just make it in like a minor note, and it usually fits with our
Awesome.
spiel.
And
What?
Derek,
Wait, what are we talking about?
what inspires
What
you to
inspires-
play your instrument or music in general?
My instrument, not so much, but musically, generally, as watching my friends through all the years and seeing everybody sort of just, do their thing and play shows and just going to all their shows and watching everybody hang out afterwards and, when you get to meet those people, I think that's really set me off to
Awesome.
join a band.
And yourself?
Seeing the Beach Boys when I was like in 3rd grade.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
why. Yeah. I just like seeing like they had so many fans. They filled out this place.
Can we hear you sing that now?
Yeah, I'm very interested. What was your
We wanna
favorite
hear you
song?
sing,
And give us a little
especially
bit.
the high ones, the high notes. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna sing like Brian Wilson. I'm sorry. But like seeing them, and then just my dad plays guitar, and so I just was like, I want to play bass. I really want to buy a bass, but I couldn't afford it.
You're just telling us this now?
Yeah. And then so my parents bought me a guitar.
Now we got a little thing going here.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we'll do a little switch off every time.
So do you guys have any photo shoots of the sort coming up?
We usually try to think of like something really creative. I mean, our last photo shoot we did was we decapitated a bunch of stuffed animals and they were bleeding puffy paint. So, and then what's a good idea for our next one?
I think we should do it in the bathroom. You really get a
Wow.
just a dirty bathroom, and have everybody around it.
He wants the girls to just be in near urinals. He thinks that would be a good idea for a photo shoot.
The urinals would
represent us.
Represent the guys in the band. Don't touch my hand. What are you doing?
You guys are absolutely hilarious.
Another photo shoot we just did was it was for the CD cover for the CD that we're about to release, and we had to order these ants offline. They're really huge, and we had to put them on a lollipop, and then I was like licking the lollipop in the picture, so you'll be able to see it when you get the CD. But it was really scary.
Very tastefully done.
The ants, if you touch them, they'll bite you, and it tells you to destroy them if they get loose.
Are you serious? Where did you find these
crazy
ants?
I found them off.
They're red ants.
Yeah, there's some. They're big ants. They weren't just red ants.
So you ordered a bunch of ants off the internet.
Yeah,
so you could
and we had to put them on the lollipop. It was crazy. You had to
Did
see
anyone
it.
get bitten?
No.
There
no
were
ants
strict
were hurt
instructions not
in
to
the
get
making
bitten.
of the
Okay, so you're all animal
cover.
activists as well?
Not really. They just
Yes.
just none happened to get hurt on that shoot.
Okay.
We wouldn't want to hurt them on purpose.
Yeah.
We let them free. Over at
Did
the,
you let them free?
The children's, playhouse.
We let them
over
free next to another anthill.
over at the
Okay.
Burger King.
So in total, how many ants were used in the making of this photo shoot?
50 or I think it was
like 30.
there's 50.
Oh my god.
It was 48.
I'm scared.
27.
Oh, there's 48.
Two of them
died
died.
on the shipping.
Yeah.
That was our
How,
fault.
how do you
That-
ship ants?
They came in these little tester tubes.
Yeah.
It's like a test tube with styrofoam inside, and that was it.
Wow. Mind me asking, how much did you pay for these ants?
It wasn't very much. I think it was $10 for
$10 for ants?
Yeah, I know.
These ants.
I'm glad I'm not
Okay,
an ant.
cool. These are famous ants now. Did you name the ants?
No.
All of them.
I didn't want to get attached. 'Cause we had
You
to
should
release
have an
them.
album called The Ants.
The ants.
And
Think
then do
about
a
it.
film clip with the ants going into everybody's.
We're recording a new a CD this summer, so
Yeah?
I'll keep that in mind.
Awesome. I wouldn't mind helping you out with some
And it'll be
ideas about the
inspired
ants.
by Natasha.
Yes. Great.
We'll give you credit.
Cool. The Ant Girl. You want to call me Ant Girl from now on?
That's your name.
I
Ant
will.
Girl.
Ant girl.
All right. Well, it was lovely having you guys on the show. But I want to see some dancing from Derek. I want you to stand up and show me your renowned.
Oh, right now?
I'll
right now.
I don't do that right now.
I'll lay down the track.
There'll be a track. Just quickly, just in your seat. Come on, Derek. Don't stand us up. Okay, well, there's no way we can make Derek dance, but there is one thing I can do, and that is let these young people from Semi+sweet let you know where you can find their music. So, somebody different this time. The drummer, perhaps. Tell us, where can we find your music?
Semi+sweetband.com.
Cool.
www.
Semi+sweetband.com.
The famous joke.
Great. So
The
check
famous
out that
website.
website and hit these guys up because the more hits they get, Madison Square Gardens is within view. I'm Natasha Malazzo, and this is Toning the Verge with Semi+sweet.
Bye.
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 knew you were right. As I sat back in his ways, she had already forgave so many times before. Don't give you that look, you know the 1 or 2 before I leave. Don't you know that you're cute? Taking that to me. I guess so. I've been wearing my heart in my sleeve. It's time to think. Hope you love me. How about pretending nothing's okay when things are going my way? Just a quiet night till the time you ask me what's wrong. So, I'm wearing my heart in my sleeve. It's time to think. I hope you want me. It's time to think. I get so high. It's time to think. So it's talking goodbyes. I can't remember the birthday matter. How many times I try. I go through your phone, checking my face. Have the decency to get on your case about wrong. These times precisely. I hope you're still there in the morning. It's times like these. I hope you love me. It's precisely. I hope you're still there in the morning. It's time to stay. Hope you love me. It's time to stay. I get so high. It's time to stay.
Oh, should we just go? We ready? Precise one day. This array to why for a second would you think that I'd stay and wait? Here I am. Why you just so? You just so. You just so. It's not like you said, then why do I feel so low when you say to me that leaves you this way? Just a moment ago you were so just so.
just so dramatic. It's not like it seems, and it's not like you say. Then why do I feel so
Verge